Hello everyone and welcome to your Advective weather video for March 31st, 2023. Let's jump right into it. First things first, you need to have a way to get weather alerts today if you are within any sort of tornado warning, severe thunderstorm warning, watch, anything like that, especially given the severe weather risks today. So if you are in a slight risk or above, that's a level 2 out of 5 or higher today, it is time to get multiple ways to get weather alerts because today is a big day. A high risk is currently in place, courtesy of the Storm Prediction Center. That is a extremely rare level 5 out of 5. The last level 5 out of 5 being on March 25th of 2021. So those are two different high risk areas. The first one there in southeastern Iowa heading into northeastern Illinois. And then we can also see there that slight sliver of northwestern Missouri and that slight risk, not slight risk, high risk as well. And then we have a high risk of severe thunderstorms there across parts of eastern Arkansas stretching in to southwestern Tennessee and northern Mississippi there. So extremely dangerous situation unfolding today. This is expected to be a widespread major outbreak of severe thunderstorms and tornadoes, and this is going to be occurring over a widespread area stretching all the way from around Des Moines, Chicago, Indianapolis, Columbus, all the way down to parts of Dallas, Fort Worth, stretching into Birmingham, Atlanta, Georgia, places like that. Over 20 million people are in the risk today for strong tornadoes. So if you know anyone within the yellow or greater risk category there, so the level 2 out of 5 or higher, please send them this video. Please just give them ways to stay safe today. Make sure that they have a plan for severe weather because this is a big time threat today. It is not to be trifled with. Here's what we currently are looking at when it comes to our conditions. We do have a rather large swath of rain stretching all the way from Michigan way south into parts of Louisiana. You can also see our first storms firing there in Missouri, stretching all the way down to Arkansas and Texas, near the Kansas City area, stretching towards the Tulsa, Oklahoma area and Dallas-Fort Worth. That's where our storms are. And these are going to be some of the catalysts for our big time weather threats later today. Let's jump into the official forecast. Here is that high risk for tornadoes. So those pink areas where a 30% or greater chance of a tornado occurring within 25 miles of a point is. So that's a level 5 out of 5 tornado risk. The red is within the level 4 out of 5. And that includes places like Springfield, Illinois, St. Louis, Missouri, Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and then as we continue to stretch southward there, Little Rock, Arkansas, right on the edge of that as well. And then that enhanced risk, level 3 out of 5 in the yellow. And that includes, that's very close to Chicago, stretching up north, south, all over the place there. Huntsville also within, and Nashville also within that level 3 out of 5. For strong tornadoes. Let's talk about the wind forecast. You can see there that level 4 out of 5 in the pink, stretching all the way from Iowa all the way to around the Indianapolis area, with that hatched region being where hurricane force winds are a possibility, stretching all the way from around Des Moines south to parts of Mississippi. So that's extremely dangerous as well. We're also going to be looking at a hail threat today, two different regions of a level 3 out of 5. There you can see near both of our high risk regions, but the first one stretches through Little Rock, Arkansas there in the south, and the second one there to the north includes Des Moines, Iowa, stretching into Illinois. That's a level 3 out of 5. The hatched region is where we could see a possibility of hail in excess of 2 inches in diameter. So let's take a look at the weather models now. This is what's happening right now. You can see those storms in Missouri stretching down south, and here's what happens. So this is around 1 o'clock central. We start to see storms firing off at around 2 o'clock central. This is where things get dangerous. The northern mode really gets going there. So that first high risk area, this is when you really need to start battening down the hatches, and on the southern end of things get going as well. This is 3 p.m., 4 p.m. So Des Moines is getting hit right now. The St. Louis area had just gotten hit. Springfield's getting hit. Little Rock's getting hit. Memphis, Tennessee is getting hit at this point. It's 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock, we see more storms firing. So places like Jefferson City, Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri at risk, Springfield at risk, Des Moines at risk, Chicago even at risk, and then again, Little Rock, Memphis, even I'd say Nashville, places like that at risk at this point. And then we can just see those arcs of storms here, 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., just progressing across the area. The threat pretty much moving out of Missouri and Arkansas by this point. And then as we head through the remainder of the forecast period, you can just see that arc of storms just blasting through the Indianapolis area. And as we get to around 7 a.m. the next day, that dangerous situation continues to unfold, but storms will have weakened considerably. Strong to violent tornadoes are possible today. That is EF2 to EF5 strength being a possibility explicitly mentioned by the Storm Prediction Center. Let's talk about what you can do now. So firstly, severe weather can escalate quickly. There is a possibility of numerous strong to violent long tracking tornadoes today. So it is very important that you have multiple ways to get weather alerts and you know how to get to your storm shelter or basement. If you don't have an underground shelter available, a bathroom, closet, interior room in your home is the next best option. Next things next, when it comes to weather alerts, know the difference between a tornado watch and a tornado warning. Tornado watches are in place when a tornado is possible, the conditions are favorable. A tornado warning is in place when you need to act. That's when you need to get to your basement. If you're in a tornado warning, that means a tornado is happening or about to happen. Let's talk about your tornado sheltering guidelines. So your worst options are mobile homes, vehicles, and underneath a highway overpass. Those are death traps. What you want to do is you want to get to the lowest level of a sturdy building in an interior room. So that's preferably a bathroom, a closet, a smaller room. You don't want to be in a big open room with windows. You want to stay away from those. Pillows, blankets, things like that, even bicycle helmets, football helmets, anything to protect yourself from flying debris, and even a pair of shoes. That's all going to be good stuff to bring to your tornado shelter given the danger of today's event. Final thing I want to talk about is that you're probably going to see some particularly dangerous situation wording today. This wording is used in tornado watches when it is likely that we're going to see long-lived intense tornadoes, and we're likely going to see that today. If you see that wording in a tornado warning, that means that a life-threatening, large, violent, extremely dangerous tornado is likely ongoing. Well, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope the video was useful. Please, please, please ensure that you are in a situation where you can be safe. Like the video, subscribe to this channel if you want more information like this. We're going to have more information as we go live later today as well, around 2 p.m., if not earlier, Central Time. And you can also join our Discord server to talk about this as it happens. Share this with anyone you know in the risk. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.